While my hair is drying, I'm gonna do some makeup. Keeping it light though. I've been using this for foundation and I really like it. So the reason I decided to cut my hair was, I mean, it's kind of a long time coming. I mean, all my friends will tell you I've always wanted to cut my hair. I've literally been talking about it for so many years, maybe my whole career. I've had really long hair my whole life, and then during COVID I cut my hair into a bob to just sort of start fresh, and you know, everyone was doing something during COVID and I just wanted to try it. I hadn't cut my hair since I was maybe 12, so I was like, I just want to like do something different, and I cut it into a bob and I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. I use a little bit of concealer. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not exactly sure what this product is called, but I really like this one. It's good for those under eye circles I got. This is the Clinique Black Honey Lip Balm. And then I'm gonna use like a little bit of the Tower 28 Black Cream Blush. It was nice to do something different, and it was a lot easier to style my hair when it was short like that. And my husband proposed to me about 2 years ago. When he proposed to me, I immediately thought I need to grow my hair out because I'm getting married and I've had long hair my whole life, and I wanted to feel like myself on my wedding day. I wanted to feel like a version of myself that I knew really well. Like, I knew that Taylor really well, and I knew how to style my hair. You know, it's a lot of pressure. You have those photos for, you know, the rest of your life, and you look back on them in 20 years, and I didn't want to think, oh my god, what was I doing with my hair? Or why did I do that with my hair? I decided to grow my hair out. Luckily, my hair grows pretty fast. I managed to get it back to the length it was before I cut it in about 2 years. I got married. It was great. I had the best day ever. When it was all said and done, I just had this itching feeling that I didn't want to be her anymore. I wanted to leave her there at my wedding. It took a couple of months, I'm thinking, and how did I want to do it? Did I want to just cut it short? Did I want to just do a bob again? And I thought, no. I already did that. It was great. I liked it, but ultimately I didn't think it was, also didn't feel like me. I started looking up images. I was talking to a couple of my friends, and then I was like, I think I'm just gonna go for a pixie cut, but I wanted it to be kind of an overgrown long pixie cut because my natural hair texture is wavy. I cut it and shot an entire editorial around it, which is coming out soon. I'm very excited for everyone to see the pictures because it looks really cool. Basically, the greatest day of my life. Obviously, cutting your hair is like a very controversial thing. A lot of people have opinions about it. Some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna love it, but I don't really care what people think about it because it's what I wanted to do. I feel really good like this, and I think that as soon as it was cut and the haircut was starting, I just had this immediate sense of calm wash over me. When the haircut was all said and done, I felt like I was finally myself. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, oh my god, this is who I'm meant to be. Like, I think I'm always meant to look like this. I don't know, it just felt really good. I have no regrets. I love it. In this palette, I've got a little bit of powder. It says to set things like there. Basically, long story short, I was not scared or nervous at all. It's really easy to style. I basically just wet it and diffuse it like a little bit with curl cream, and it just kind of does its thing. Pretty versatile. When it's straight, it's cool. It looks more like edgy, like a classic pixie when it's straight, but to just style it every day for my natural hair texture, this haircut is so good for me, I think. Hair is so cool. I mean, I think that hair can hold memory, and it can, you know, hang on to things. I went through a lot in the last few months. A lot of it was really good and really positive, but a lot of it was really hard. Like, losing Tate was really, really hard. As soon as he cut my hair, it was like a weight was lifted off of me. It was almost kind of weirdly emotional. I can always hang on to memories, and I can keep them in my heart and keep them close to me, and I will never forget anything, especially Tate, obviously. but it felt like a physical representation of cutting it off, letting it go, healing, moving on, feeling lighter, and welcoming in a new era or a new, sometimes it's hard to talk about these things. It felt just like I was welcoming in new opportunities. It feels really good, basically. I like it. I think that's all that matters. So if you've been wanting to cut your hair and you've been kind of scared to do it, maybe you should give it a try.